Yo! Welcome back to another edition of the Cruising Podcast. I'm your host, Andrew Cruz, and today is Sunday. We are doing a show on Sunday, December 20th, day before Black people get superpowers, baby. Woo! Black people get superpowers! Maybe I can go invisibility and not get caught by the cops. That's the superpower that I would love to have. But no, welcome to the Cruising Podcast. Where you can find the Cruising Podcast is on YouTube at Cruising Podcast, also on Spotify, Cruising Podcast, every way you can find podcast needs, and Apple Podcasts too, mostly where you can find those. It really anywhere you get your podcast needs is where you can find the Cruising Podcast. Also, where you can find latest updates of the show is on Instagram at Cruising Podcast, also on Twitter at Nicetown Finest. And like I said before, man, look, listen, y'all. We're about to get, first of all, it's going to be the winter equinox. The winter equinox starts the 21st of December, baby. When you know what else starts on the 21st of December? Black people having motherfucking superpowers. Woo! Superpowers! Woo! I don't know what you guys, superpowers, which ones you guys want. I like I said before, I kind of want invisibility. I kind of just, if I can do a crime and then, and not get caught, man, that would be the greatest superpower of all time. Just letting you guys know, if you guys see me invisibility cloak like Harry Potter, this is what God has given me, but I really hope you guys really, with great power comes great responsibility, and I hope you guys really take responsibilities in your actions afterwards. I just let you guys know, man. Not all of us are going to be Superman like me. So just we just got to stay calm, and be collected. I know some of you want to get that get back, but it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it when you were literally genetically given the powers to do big things. Hopefully, we just wake up and it's about time we got something. You know what I'm saying? It's about time. Big dick ain't the only thing. Speed ain't the only thing we want, man. We want superpowers. It wasn't enough, So just letting you guys know, superpowers come in hopefully around like 12 o'clock tonight, on East Coast time. Maybe 11 o'clock. I'm about probably an hour away from getting some superpowers, and I'll definitely be live streaming the fuck out of that if that does happen. Just letting you guys know that's the way it's going to go. But today is hey, look, listen. I think, tell you the truth, going into superpower debates, I just want to let you guys know they're black people, not just black people. Everyone has a superpower. You just don't know what it is within you until it comes out, until it's forced to come out. Think about this. Kobe Bryant had Mamba mentality. That motherfucker said, fuck everything else. I'm going to try to kill the motherfucker across from me. That is Mamba mentality. Listen, LeBron James has IQ in basketball is fucking amazing. All right. He's super fucking athlete. Not just basketball players. Think about this shit. You know what I'm saying? Albert Einstein was a very smart guy. That's a super fucking power. A lot of y'all have superpowers. You just don't know what the fuck it is. It's all in the mind. So recently I had to I had to restructure the way I thought. In the way it's been feeling like a lot of motherfuckers been getting a lot of shit over on me. I've been very passive. It feels like a lot of people have been getting, especially getting to my anger, and it's been kind of easy for them to get there. And so I changed up. I had to change up not just the way I think, but the way I went towards certain actions. I mean, went towards certain things. Like, I'm going to call it's attack mode. I'm in attack mode. That's how I feel. Not like I'm going to go fight someone or something like that. I'm in attack mode in everything I do. Everything I'm doing. This podcast, working out, this weight loss, all this shit. I'm not at work, play, everything. Everything is attack mode. I'm attacking it. It's a monster mindset to where, like, for real, like Wayne Gretzky said, you miss 100% of the shots that you do not fucking take. He didn't say fucking. I said fucking because I don't want to directly quote shit. I don't want to directly quote the great Wayne Gretzky, but some shit is best stolen. But no. Like I said, I had to change my mindset towards a lot of things, and a lot of things have starting to come to me. You know what I'm saying? I lost 40 pounds in 3 months. I did, I got way better at work where they're giving me more shit apparently. I don't know why. Just stop giving me more shit. I'm trying to get the fuck out of here. But, I haven't really got on the video game as much. I understand. My bad, guys. I know. Hopefully, if you have been watching the stream on the video game, I understand I've only been doing like once a week podcast. Peak season is shitty. Let me just tell you guys that especially for us delivery drivers. But it is what it is, man. I'm delivering happiness, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here trying to get merchandise and shit now for the podcast. As you guys can see, I'm wearing the Cruising Podcast t-shirt right now. If you guys want it, come hit me up. You already know at Cruising Podcast on Instagram. So, I'm at a point right now where like I needed to do this. I needed to revamp the way I thought, because some people felt like when you do as much as you can for them, I stopped being a service to people. You know what I'm saying? I stopped being that person that I'm still that friend that like will come out and help you out and support you, but I'm not going to go out of my way anymore. If you're not going to go out of the way for like, I'm matching your energy. So whatever energy you bring to me, I'm going to bring the same fucking energy to you. So if it's an angry energy, I'm bringing it back to you. I'm not playing that shit no more. Like a lot of people got the shit fucked up. Like I was doing something the other day and somebody walked into a room and said, I hope you don't think you're going to do blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, you thought you can talk to me like that. Oh, no, fuck no. So I did the one thing, that I did come there to do. And I walked the fuck out because I'm not going to sit here and I'm not going to have somebody that literally I'm getting probably paid more than, I probably make more money than, I probably have more shit going on than, had them walk into a room and talk to me in any type fucking way. That shit don't work. It don't work that way. Sorry. It don't work that way. I don't play those games. You come to me with better energy, I probably would have been like, all right, because I already had the plan in mind to come back to do something that I was supposed to do. And then the motherfucker said, oh, no, I'm going to walk in here and tell you this isn't going to happen. No, motherfucker. Now it is going to happen. And I'm going to walk the fuck off. And I dare you to call whoever you need to call. I don't give a fuck. You think I care? Come on. For real? You think I give a fuck? Please, I'll give you the fucking number. But I refuse to have someone talk to me in any type fucking way. Especially when I'm doing something. Especially when I'm on my job. Don't fucking talk to me like that. Fuck that noise. And so that's where I'm at. And I understand that's not that type of mindset doesn't work in every forum. I know. I understand. I understand that you're probably going to be like, oh, Andrew, you just... No, I'm not being an asshole. But if you're an asshole to me, I'm going to be an asshole back now. I'm going to be sarcastic. If I'm wrong in a situation, all right, cool. I know when I'm wrong. I know when I'm wrong. And I know when I'm right. And I also know when I'm not being treated fucking right. Don't take that shit from people, especially if you're on your fucking job. I understand that some people think that they run you at your job and shit like that. Nah, you don't have to take that shit sometimes. Especially if a motherfucker that's supposed to be in a professional environment curses at you. Nah, homie, shit doesn't work that way. Sorry to tell you, that's not a professional environment anymore. Now we're going by street rules. That's how I feel about it. And I feel like I can go to somebody like HR and be like, hey, this person like, yo, I don't like the way they fucking talk to me. That's how I feel, and that's where I'm at. Because if I come back at them with the same energy, now you can't handle that shit. That's what I understand. So that's what I'm trying to say to people, man. Like, this is my mindset now. I'm going to match your shit. So if you're watching this and you know who I am, I'm telling you now, the energy you bring to me, I'm bringing right the fuck back. I'm telling you this in the nicest way fucking possible right now. I don't do that. I don't deal with that shit no more. You got the wrong one now. Yeah, it's horrible. Like motherfuckers are trying to tear you down, and they fucked up because I'm the wrong guy to do that shit with. Sorry, you might get cussed out. So that's where I'm at right now, mindset wise. That's why I'm saying it's all in the mind because I feel like a lot of things have changed to like literally the positive to when I started this mindset to where I'm starting to give that same energy the universe is giving me. And sometimes it's appreciated, sometimes it is not. And it's understandable. I fucking understand. But when I put out that a black Batman is being fucking made and somebody comes to me and says there's going to be a white Panther, white Panther, and then they say, "Oh, well, I wasn't trying to make it a race issue." Wait, what? But it was already what? All I put out is that there's going to be a black Batman. A black Batman. That's all I'm happy with. Why can't I be happy? Why can't black people be happy? Why can't we sit here and say, as a black person, I'm so excited to see my favorite superhero become my skin tone? My favorite superhero is not Black Panther because for various reasons, mostly because I didn't read Marvel growing up. I read DC, and DC had Batman. Batman was the first comic book superhero I read, and that's my favorite superhero. I understand some of you don't have that type of loyalty like I do. You might like the second or third thing on the list. That's cool. I don't give a fuck. My first thing on the list started watching the Eagles. Eagles fan. I'm from Philadelphia. That's the first thing I know. If they're from Philly, I already love you. But I can't be a fan of a superhero and then the superhero becomes my skin complexion. And then it should be an insult to me that Batman became black, is going to be a black guy? The fuck are you talking about? Batman's been white this whole time. Understandable. Batman was made in the fucking 40s. They didn't want to paint black people as fucking heroes in the 40s. Understandable. That was their thing. That was their thing. I don't accept them for that. I don't like them for that. But once again, you got to think about it. Superman's a white guy. Was actually what they thought an all-American white man is supposed to look like. Batman was supposed to be the billionaire playboy that somehow grew a heart after watching his parents get shot in a fucking alleyway, and now he fights crime at night. If you guys don't remember, Batman used to kill motherfuckers too. Batman used to carry around a gun. Batman, actually, one of his first comics, he threw a motherfucker off the roof. Okay? That's Batman. And also, he's a fictional fucking character that's being turned to a black man, which is cool as fuck. Why is that insulting? Why would that be insulting to me? Oh, well, we're just trying to get the black vote. Oh, they could have already done this. They could have did this like 20 years ago. They could have did this 15 years ago, 10 years ago, 5 years ago, when all the riots were actually starting, all that shit. But now you want me to be mad that Tim Fox is becoming Batman? Is going to be wearing the cowl? Why? That's exciting. That's so exciting. You know how many kids grew up and was like, you got to understand, when you're from the neighborhoods I'm from, when you live in the communities I lived in, and when you have a culture like we have, we don't have these type heroes. The only heroes are only said what's kind of cool. All right, one thing that is pretty cool is that hold on, our biggest heroes that we can go back to and say, man, that was a hero. Are sports players, movie actors, former fucking slaves. And now you're trying to tell me that now, at the height of everything, we got Black Panther, who actually, if everybody doesn't understand, Black Panther is the richest superhero of all time. We got Ironheart coming out. Iron Man's study is Riri Williams. Ironheart is a black woman that would be that took up the mantle as Ironheart. Well, she's Ironheart, but you guys know Iron Man. All right, cool. Falcon is Captain America. Black Man is Captain America. John Diggle is supposed to be coming back. We're supposed to be having a Green Lantern series. We don't know how it's going to come back. But John Diggle is supposed to be making appearances on the upcoming CW series that are out right now. It's like Superwoman, Flash, Black Lightning is having their final season, which is fucking amazing to me. Another black superhero. We're finally getting black superheroes. Would you guys, why would I be insulted by this? You're helping the future of my culture. This helps. And you might not think it helps because they're fictional, but think about this. There's not a lot of black cops. There's not a lot of black firefighters. There's not a lot of we don't have that. We don't got that. We don't have that black superhero until Black Panther came out, but it has black in front of it. So it's nice to know that Batman will be a black man. Damn, I'm fucking rhymed that shit. I should be a fucking rapper. No, what I'm excited about is that we're kids, possibly my kids, me and them can sit around and read a comic book and they see somebody with the same complexion as them fighting crime and winning, not them doing the crime and losing and dying. That's what's cool about this. My grandkids can go and read these comic books or read something and have a picture of it and see them doing something positive. That's why I'm excited about this. Why would I be insulted by this? What is insulting by this? That's why. This is why this is awesome. This is why I am excited about this. So, I do support seeing a black Batman. I do support seeing a black man. I'm sorry. I do support seeing a black man wearing the cowl. I do support seeing, hopefully, possibly, like they were talking about at one point, Michael B. Jordan was supposed to be Superman at one point. You hold on. Going even further, if we go back, Marlon Wayans was supposed to play Robin in the Batman and Robin series. Did anybody know that? That's a real fact. He even talks about it on Drink Champs. He was supposed to be Robin. A black Robin. By the way, there aren't any depictions of a black Robin. Marlon Wayans was supposed to play him. Thank goodness there was no Twitter back in the day, because they would have fucking eviscerated him. Because the Robins that you saw on Batman the Animated Series and New Adventures of Batman, even back in the 60s, Burt Ward playing Robin, playing Dick Grayson, they would have eviscerated him on Twitter back in the day. But no one knew until, people did deep digging that Marlon Wayans was supposed to be Robin. That shit would have been fucking awesome to see. That would have been amazing to see. By the way, did you know that Blade is the only reason why we have an MCU fucking today? Blade, black man, fighting vampires. Fucking awesome. And I went to go see it as a child, and it traumatized me to this. Now I'm playing. Then traumatized me because I'm the shit. All right, I taste that. Even though I'm scared of little fucking dolls that have eyes, or don't have eyes. I don't give a fuck. Any type of doll, I'm scared of them motherfuckers. Yes, I said it. DOLL. Okay, because of Child's Play. You can talk to my father about it because He's the one that allowed me to see that type of shit. Okay, no, I'm playing. I'm playing. It's my fault. I deserved it. You know what I'm saying? I was very pushy as a child, and when I wanted to see something, I wanted to see some shit, and I saw some shit, and I don't want to see the shit anymore. I'm 31 years old this time, and I'm still scared if a Chucky doll fucking somehow just rolled by me. Just letting you know, I'm gonna kick the fuck out of it. It might. I don't know what's in it. I don't know if a serial killer's going about it or it's just a real fucking Chucky doll. Would kick the motherfucker. Just letting you know. But yeah, like I said, I know this is not like the biggest advice or the greatest advice. Might not be the greatest advice, but every shot you don't take, you're gonna miss. So when I say this, I mean do shit without any fear. I'm not. I don't. If now at this point, I'm just at a point where seldom am I scared of shit now. It's seldom now I'm scared of anything. Like dead ass. Like any decision I make, it's no fuck it. It's a fuck it type feel. All right. Oh, well, time to press in. It was me anyway. I ain't give a fuck. I press in on anything anyway. But no. But it's well thought out. Just letting you know. Just it's well thought out non-fear. It's preparation. I'm prepared to take the shot. That's how I feel. You be prepared to take the shot. And I'm very excited to see the results of this. Cause I'm going at it full tilt. Like everything that I'm going at is really full tilt. And that's probably why I'm fucking exhausted right now. And I don't give a fuck though. Because there's going to be something big on the other side. So with that, I want to tell you guys, man. No, oh, you thought I was leaving? You thought the show was over? Get the fuck out of here. What? Shit, this has been a week. I've been watching some, man. What? All right, so I just got done watching Power. And I'm just going to let everybody know, don't be a Jabari. I'm just letting you guys know right now, don't be a Jabari. That motherfucker, I hate her. I'm telling you that. I don't like it. The niggas like that is the ones you got to worry about. That's. The past couple of shows have been a little slow. I ain't gonna lie. Especially even tonight was a little slow. But I feel like things are about to speed up in the next couple episodes. But I'm really to tell you the truth. The Book of Ghosts is overall is a great anthology. Now, if they try to get a second season out of this, I'm gonna be really pissed because there should not be a second season of this shit. No, let's go to the next one. We're going to the Book of Canaan. All right, cool. Or Raising Cain. Raising Canaan? Yeah, Raising Canaan. I don't know what Raising Canaan is supposed to be about. I wonder if I haven't really read anything about it. I really don't want to read anything about it. I didn't even watch any of the trailers to the book 2 Ghost. Like I haven't done any of that shit. I always Mary J. Blige supposed to be in it. Method Man, shit like that. And I'm just excited to see what more these next 2 episodes have because it feels like it's about to get real fucking explosive. And I am for that shit. I'm with that smoke. Trust me. All right. Also, next is I watched The Mandalorian. I haven't talked about The Mandalorian since the season started. I love The Mandalorian. And I actually have, probably have. But like I said before though, what I love about The Mandalorian is that it has the extended Star Wars universe that I really need to tap into a little bit more. But they also bring back some things from the original trilogies because it is based off between the second and third movies, if I remember correctly. I might be wrong. Please don't cuss me out because I fucking forgot. That's what's great about Mandalorian is that it holds true to the old movies, but it's also trying to bring in. It's like the middle. It's like the glue trying to bring in both of the it's like tethering them both together one piece at a time. And that's what makes it fucking cool as shit. Like we got Boba Fett back. Boba Fett talks. I'm joking. Boba Fett. Yeah. But Boba Fett is here. And we're getting a Boba Fett series, spinoff, all for The Mandalorian. And I know a lot of people were upset because they thought The Mandalorian was going to be done because the Boba Fett show is coming out. No. Boba Fett and Mandalorian are two completely different shows, and that's what we're about to find out what happens with them. And also, rest in peace to the original actor that played Boba Fett. But this show is fucking great. And what's great about it is that you you can have the most minimal Star Wars knowledge, watch this show, and be like, "Oh, this shit's good as a motherfucker." I don't really need to know too much. I need to know about the Jedi's and shit like that. But the season finale of this season, of the second season, is the best episode almost ever for the show, and that's been 16. This is the best episode ever. That I think for real, I think people don't understand that this whole season has had the best episodes ever, but this one right here made it into like a top 10 type list of greatest episodes of a TV show ever. Just putting it out there. This is how good this episode was. It was the fucking truth. I'm not going to spoil it because I know a couple people haven't watched it yet. And I'm like, why you spoil it? But you got until fucking Thursday. I'm telling you this now because I'm being nice. You got until fucking Thursday to watch this shit. And then I'm going to start spilling some motherfucking beans. All right? I'm going to start spilling some tea up in this motherfucker. No, but Mandalorian, let me tell you guys. Fantastic fucking show. If you haven't watched it yet, please go watch it. It's so great. It's a great show. It's actually a futuristic spaghetti western. That's literally what it's. Yeah, it's like watching Shane or the Lone Ranger, shit like that. It's spaghetti westerns in a Star Wars universe. That's literally what it is, and that's what makes it so fucking awesome. So hopefully you guys go and watch The Mandalorian. Hopefully, that's on you if you don't. All right, one more show I want to talk about real quick is Alice in Borderland. Woo! Netflix, you did it again. Woo! This shit's going to be canceled tomorrow. But today we're going to talk about it. Alice in Borderland is based off of a manga series that's out, and it's a actually pretty popular manga series now that I've been, deep diving into this shit. But it showed up. You know how Netflix does. Netflix likes to throw things out there that you might like. And, I watch a lot of animes, and some of them are watched on Netflix. So Alice in Borderland came up, and it was actually a new series that came out last weekend. Let me tell you guys something. Stick with this shit. The first episode might be a little boring for you fucks because I know a lot of you like things to be quick, fast, and flash. Listen, stick with it. I'm just telling you now, stick with it until shit turns the fuck up very quickly. No, when I say very quickly, 0 to 100 isn't even a fucking enough to how this shit turns the fuck up. I say 0 to 1 million, this motherfucker turns up. Also, if you watch this, if you are watching this is a Japanese show. So I'm being real with you right now. If you don't like reading, you're fucked, in my opinion, because the dub version of this show is fucking horrific. It's horrific. It's bad. The map, it's just I watched the first line that they talked on the show with the dub, and I was like, nope, fuck this. I'd rather just read it. And just deal with it. But when I read it, even just reading everything, listen. Yeah, the storyline, every game that is played on this motherfucker, everything that is done with this show has a purpose. Had its purpose, and it's fucking amazing. So we are following 3 friends on this show. And suddenly they are put into a world where they have to play pretty much games for their lives. Like tag and shit like that, but deadly tag and like deadly mazes and shit like that. Like, this show is fucking amazing. They did a fantastic job. And the twists and turns that go with this show is even fucking better. Better. I'd never seen so many thick Asian people in my fucking life, though. I'm not gonna lie, there were some thick ones. There's some thickies in there, okay? There's some thick ones. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I did a little bit of watching, okay? I was like, ooh, we're gonna go to Japan sometime. All right, wait, hold on. But no, seriously though. This show, the storyline, the games, the twists and turns, everything was done great. Great. This is one of the best shows that Netflix has put out in a very long time. And let me tell you something, I already know what Netflix is going to do because they're fucking assholes, and so they like to cancel shit. But do not cancel this. We need a second season to this motherfucker. We need the second season to this show. Also, speaking of cancellations, Hulu, fuck off. Hulu, do not Netflix this shit. You do not start Netflixing. Because once you start Netflixing, that's going to really piss me off. This is why I'm pissed off of Hulu. Just in case everybody doesn't understand, this is so you guys can understand, so you guys can feel the anger. I talked to you guys about Hellstrom, how much I love this show. This show was fucking amazing. For a Marvel TV show on Hulu, it was great. Even though they canceled the fucking Runaways a little bit too early for my taste, but they got at least 3 fucking seasons out of it. Hellstrom only had 1 fucking season. One season of Hellstrom. And let me tell you something. You fucked up. All right? You fucked up in my opinion. Hulu, don't do that shit. All right? Don't do this shit. Don't. Stop. Stop it now. But hopefully Hellstrom goes on like FX or something like that because Hulu can lick a nut. That's a great fucking show. That was a great show. I will continue to fight for fucking Hellstrom, motherfuckers. But listen, it was a great show. Hopefully, no, dead ass. I really hope fucking FX or somebody picks this shit up. Like, it's as weird as Legion, but Legion at least got 4 fucking seasons out of Legion. Even though I haven't watched the last season. But not the fucking point. Netflix are the ones that cancel shows a little bit too quickly, like Altered Carbon. Why the fuck would you cancel Altered Carbon after you made a anime and you had 2 seasons and one of them was with Anthony Mackie and that shit was good? So I don't know what the fuck Netflix is doing, but please stop. Don't do what Netflix does, Hulu. That's why you are fucking great. That's why people love you. You don't cancel shit too quickly. Even though you cancel Runaways, but that's fine. It might have needed to end anyway. It was getting a little stale, and the kids were getting a little old. But listen, do not fucking pull Netflix shit. You let Netflix fuck up. You let Netflix lose me. All right, you let them lose me. You don't lose me, motherfuckers. Fuck, man. That shit pissed me off so much when I found out that news. Oh my goodness, I'm ow! Such a great show! Why would you do that? What you doing? Fuck! Alright, so yeah, man, I love Hellstrom, man. If you guys I'm a big fan of that show. I was a huge fan. I was like, shit, man. I like weird shit. I like to watch weird fucking shows. How you gonna have a show called A Teacher? Probably have fucking another season of that. But you fucking cancel Hellstrom? The fuck, man? Fuck you. Shit. So fucking angry about that, man. I'm just fucking. Well, why? Why? I know I'm saying fuck a lot because I fucking love the show. It was a great show. It was a great show. Why don't you let it go? Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back. Fuck, man. All right, let me see what else I forgot. There's some shit I probably. All right, Alice in Borderland, got RIP, got high school, whatever. Fuck that shit. All right, I haven't played Cyberpunk yet, by the way. Mostly because I'm scared to play Cyberpunk. Apparently, it's just bricking motherfuckers' PlayStations, and I ain't got time for that shit. And CD Projekt Red, if you brick my shit, we're gonna have a conversation around the small fire. You know, don't do this shit. That's ridiculous, show. That's ridiculous. This game was supposed to be out in April. If this game came out in April, it would have been the worst game of all. Well, it's got to be the worst video game release of all time. Like, it's so bad that PlayStation took it off their store and said, "We will refund you money." That's how bad this game is, buggy wise. You got Keanu Reeves on there. This shit needs to be fucking A1 product, like motherfucking um blue magic or whatever the fuck it was that Frank Lucas used to fucking sell. That shit needs to be that. No, doesn't need to be that. Sorry, not that. It needs to be the meth that fucking Walter White was cooking up in the fucking RV. That's how good your product needs to be. And if it's not that good, and you have Keanu Reeves a part of this shit, you fucked up. That's a fuck up. But I haven't played it yet, so I can't really talk too much shit. But because mostly I've been tired as a motherfucker. But it is what it is. I bought it. It's on my system right now. Apparently there was a 45 gigabyte fucking update that needed to be put onto the game. Apparently I was supposed to take like 6 hours on PlayStation. So I said, fuck off. I'm going to sleep. So hopefully I play it tonight. Hopefully it's a great game. I mean, hopefully it's as good as advertised. If not, I'm gonna be really fucking upset because I was hyped about this game. A lot of people were, and a lot of people were very upset about this. This is becoming the anthem of Anthem this year. Like, this is worse than Anthem because Anthem wasn't really brought in. Like, we didn't have the biggest hype around it. We actually kind of had a thought that Anthem wasn't going to be that good. I feel like we've had this thought about Anthem already. We didn't have this thought about Cyberpunk at all. We weren't told that this shit was going to be buggy as a motherfucker. We had to find out the hard way. Well, they had to find out the hard way. I'm finding out the hard way through them. You know, I'm living vicariously through other gamers right now. Because if the shit's buggy, that means the shit wouldn't have been ready in April before the COVID shit. This shit wouldn't have been ready. Do you understand how bad that is? That's really fucking bad. And you had almost 10 years of working on this shit. Well, 8, 7, 5, whatever. Fuck it. I don't know. I'm not a fucking developer. If you were going to develop this game for PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and also PC, then you should have just did that. But when you put it on the PlayStation 4 and the older generations, and it doesn't work for the older generations, that is a fucking problem. That's a huge problem. If it wasn't predicated to work for the older gens, why the fuck would you make this game for the older gens? Why would you sell it as that? But they had to do this, and now I understand why. I know a lot of people probably like, well, if it wasn't that I understand. Listen, the reason why they had to do it because you have to maximize your fucking profit. If I'm going to make a video game and I'm not exclusive to PlayStation 4, I mean PlayStation, if I'm not exclusive to Sony or Microsoft or Epics or whatever, why the fuck would I make a video game just predicated on your fucking next gen NPCs? Why the fuck would I do that? That's minimalizing my money. I gotta maximize my shit. And the way I gotta maximize it is I gotta get an Xbox One. I gotta make sure Xbox One, PlayStation 4 can also be compatible with it. And if you're going to do that and fuck up, now you just lost money again. You should have just made it for that now. But I understand the business part of it, but the other part, I don't know what the other part is called right now because I can't do things right now because my stomach is fucking. I don't know what I ate today, but shit, man. I'm like, ooh, shit. But I digress. If you didn't make a video game that was supposed to be predicated towards the older gens, why did you sell it for the older gens? Why was it an older gen thing? Why did you just say, look, it's going to work on a PlayStation 5. It's going to work better on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, and also on what's the other shit? PC. You should have pushed people towards that. The problem is that now we're in a place right now where everyone can't get a PlayStation 5. Everyone can't get an Xbox Series X. You know, some people got PCs. PCs cost like $1,500 fucking dollars to build. This was the colossal fuck. Colossal. I don't know, but we say this. We do say this as gamers, but we also said the same thing about No Man's Sky. And now No Man's Sky is a very, very well done game. So I'm not going to be one of these people to be like, oh man, fuck CD Projekt Red. No. I'm going to be one of these people that say, the next fucking game you develop, though, be ready. Be ready for every gen. Be ready for every system. Just be fucking ready and prepared. Because what you did with this was a fuck up. And it was supposed to be like literally one of the greatest games of all time. Fuck up. You know who you are? Ah, shit. We're going to basketball terms. You know who you are? Fuck you fucking fucker. Damn it. All right. You know who they are? They're like a number one pick that became a bust in any sport. That's what they are. They were projected to be Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Dan Marino, Tom Brady, you know, Peyton Manning. I don't know any other sports who have great players like Wayne Gretzky, somebody like that. They were supposed to be that, and they shit the bed once they got to the biggest stage possible, and they forgot. They forgot how to do it. They got the yips. This game gets the yips. You get one of those, CD Projekt Red. You get one of those with gamers. And then if the next one is a bust, or if this one doesn't start developing into what we were told, then you might have lost a lot of fucking customers. You probably lost a lot now, but you're going to lose the rest if you do this again. Just letting you know, just the way it is. It's just the way it is. But look, I think I'm gonna call it a show right here. It's almost been 40 minutes. Oh shit! I didn't think I had enough voice for this. One other thing, Jalen Hurts is playing his ass off. Well, I'm gonna clap it up for Jalen Hurts. I'm gonna say one thing and one thing only. Jalen Hurts has been balling out. Cool. All right, cool. Why the fuck have you not been running this offense with Wentz? Just putting it out there. I feel like Wentz could have ran this offense very well, just as good as fucking Hurts. Actually, probably. Nope, not going to get into the Eagles debate right now. But Jalen Hurts, you've been balling your ass off, and apparently everybody finally somehow figured out how to catch a fucking football. And also Dallas Goedert. Hey, maybe do a little bit more effort when the ball gets tipped up in the fucking air in the damn end zone. I don't know. Maybe not walk towards the ball that's floating down onto the fucking ground. Just putting it out there as an Eagles fucking fan. Just putting it out there, dive on the ground a little bit, get your fucking jersey dirty. But with that, I want to say thank you guys so much for listening to the Cruiser Podcast. Where you can find the Cruiser Podcast is on YouTube, also on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, and wherever you find podcast news is where you find the Cruiser Podcast. Also, where you can find latest updates of the Cruiser Podcast is at Cruiser Podcast, which you can see in back of me if you're watching on YouTube. Also, you know, at the Nicetown Finest on Twitter. And with that, I want to say, man, I want to thank you guys so much for listening, man. I thank you guys so much for taking your time out and having a great day. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, wherever time you listen to this motherfucker. So with that, I want to say thank you guys so much. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, and I'll catch you guys as soon as possible. So deuces.